The Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark II is a great camera and capable of capturing some beautiful video quality all the way up to 4K resolution. But to get the very best from this camera for video, here are my top tips for settings you might want to adjust. If you shoot photos, you probably already know the power of the Super Control Panel, which you find by pressing the OK button. If you shoot video, you can have exactly the same panel. Here's how you turn it on. First thing to do is to press the menu button on the back of the camera. Then go down to the video menu, go across and down to display settings, across to control settings, and across once more, and you can go down and turn on the live Super Control Panel by pressing the OK button. You can also turn off live control, however, it's worth leaving it on because you can toggle between the two displays simply by pressing the info button. There are 4 different video modes that you can choose from with this camera, and the easiest way to select them is to press the OK button and then the info button if you're not already looking at the live control panel. Go up or down until you see either P, A, S or M, and those are your 4 different modes. P is program mode, and basically it's auto everything. A is Aperture Priority mode, which means you choose an aperture and the camera will automatically set the ISO and the shutter speed. S is Shutter Priority mode, so you choose a shutter speed, the camera will set the ISO and the aperture. And finally, M is full manual, and that's where you choose an ISO, an aperture and a shutter speed yourself, and that's the one I like to work in. Focusing manually can be a real challenge sometimes, especially when you're working wide open on a 1.2 lens, but this camera has a few tricks up its sleeve to make manual focus that bit more accurate. All you need to do is turn the features on, and I do that by pressing the menu button on the back of the camera, go down to the custom menu, that's the one that looks like a little cog, go across and down to A3, across and down to MF Assist, across again, and here you can choose to turn on either peaking or magnify, or of course both. I prefer just magnify, so I'll go across again and press the down button, and that turns it on. Press the OK button to set, and the menu button a few times to exit. So from now on, whenever I turn the focus ring in manual focus mode, I instantly get a magnified view that I can move around the screen or go in even closer by turning the front dial. Getting your white balance right for video is just as important, perhaps more so, than it is for stills photography. And this camera has a really simple one-touch white balance facility. But you won't find it if you're in the video mode. To make use of that, you need to come out of video into something like the standard Aperture Priority mode. Then you can use one-touch white balance, set it to something like custom white balance number 1, and then when you return to the video mode, the same custom white balance will be moved across for video. Now to find out how to use one-touch white balance, I've got a whole video on the subject right here on the Olympus UK's YouTube channel. You'll find the link in the description below. So go out there and take some great videos. I'm Gavin Hoey. Thanks for watching.